Yes, viewers. Now the next match is between Asiku Junior and Dog City, and it is also a race to six. Yes, the next match is between Asiku Junior and Dog City, and it is a race to six. And this is the first frame of the match. It is Asiku Junior on the table. Like that, he has got perfect volume forward to the corner pocket, and I think he is more likely to finish up this current frame of the match. Perfect cube for a school. I think that's one for that one with backspin like that, and that's the kind of keyboard he has made himself. That's the kind of keyboard he has made himself. I don't know whether he can put one of the reds maybe by playing connection of the two reds, which I don't think it is very easy. I don't think it is very easy to put by connection, but he puts very accurate, and he is on the verge of winning this first frame of the match, because I think he can't fail to find that accurate keyboard put the black very accurate showing from Asiku Junior, and now he's against the black. He puts the black and he makes it 1-0. It is Asiku 1, Dog City 0, RS to 6. Asiku now is leading by 1 frame against Dog City. It is RS to 6. Thank you, Bia. Thank you, everyone who is streaming to put live. Now it is Dog City break. You see breaks, and it is a dry break. It is a dry break now. It is Asiku back on the table. It is Asiku back on the table, and we are decided to go for the Yellows. Equally the table with the Yellows. I think yellows are finishable if we can find a way of opening up one of his yellows, which is very, very close to the, and that's the way we want to play like that. And he fails to catch, giving a chance to Dogs to Asiku is leading by one from against Dog City. That's the kind of shot that Dog City has taken. Sharp cut to the center pocket, and he has a great good ball for him to put to that corner pocket, top right. That's Dog City. But he has not potted, and another big chance is given to Asiku in this frame. And if Asiku can use this chance given to him by Dog City, he will be in business of winning another frame in this match. There he goes. Yes, he puts, and that's a good keep over him to go to the same corner pocket. You want to plays like that, perfect clean from Asiku Junior, and I think if Asiku Junior can find a perfect keep to put those two red yellows which are close to each other, will be in business of winning this correct match. Yes, he has played and opens up one of his dead yellows, and I think he is on a badge of winning another frame in this match. That's the kind of cable he has got himself. I know that it is good for him. Maybe he now needs to coach his yellow to the corner pocket, top left, and he should even mind about the money that, but make sure that he doesn't get snapped after putting his yellow to the corner pocket. But for him, he is just which kind of shot does he want to take. He's going for a bank. Very, very perfect. He puts. Sharp cut to the center pocket. Perfect shot from Asiku Junior, and now he is against the black, which he can put to the corner pocket, either right or left. There he goes. He puts and makes it now 2-0. He has extended his lead to 2 frames to 0 against Dog City, and it is a West 6. So the next game on table 4 is Sura C Asram with table 4. It is now 2-0 as could be leading by 2 frames to 0 against Dog City.
Yenga tubaliza kumwanda kwa Mbarara David Lange. Thank you so much for taking part in this tournament. We want to play that this is Mbarara season 4 tournament.
Asiku breaks. And it is a dry break. It is a dry break. So it is Dog City on the table. Dog City is taking his time to make sure he win this current frame, and he's going for the yellows. Perfect. He covered the table with the yellows. I think he want to put an open his yellow. Yes, that's the kind of shot I was talking about, and it is perfect executed by Dog City. And I think now he has one yellow, which he need to find a perfect keyboard to forge if he's to win this frame, and that's the yellow near the black. If he can get a great keyboard to forge that yellow near the black, he will be in business of winning his first frame in this match. But now he is down by 2 frames to 0, and it is the young Asiku leading by 2 frames to 0 against Dog City. Perfect killing from the dog. Perfect killing from the dog.
So I want to remind you that the only
Yes, and I think he wants to make a sharp cut to the center pocket, white battle the cushion, and it goes to open up his yellow. That's the kind of shot one. They want to put and open up his yellow like that, but he has missed. He has missed to open up his yellow. Now I think I don't know that kind of shot now, dog. We want to take. Okay. Young. I think he's going for a bank like this, like that. Not on target, and Asiku is given another chance in this current frame. But when you see his game, it is not very good frame to finish in one single beast, and he is going for a snooker, and he has perfect snookered because Dog still doesn't have sight of his yellow. Asiku needs to be given 2 shots in order to win this frame. Come from and yes, he gets to his yellow. That is Dog City. see the kind of shot that he has previously taken, and as we want to go for another snooker. I don't think he has knockout because I think dog has partial sight of his yellow.
So the next player on
Yes, he come from an angle and he gets to his yellow. I think Askudinya want to go for another snooker, and that's the kind of snooker he has taken. But I think dog can come from the cushion and get to his yellow. So he may not be able to put his yellow, but he can get to his yellow from a cushion. Yes, like that. The film is still tricky for young Asiku. And I think he want to go for another snooker. And this time he has perfect snookers. And I don't think dog will now find an angle to get to his yellow. He has perfectly snookered. See, and he has missed to find his yellow, giving two shots to Asco Jr. Now Asco need to use this chance to win this frame, and I think he want to begin by putting his red to the corner pocket, and this we have just decided to first put yellow by connection to make sure he opens up the pocket. Now I think his aim is to go for a finish of this game. Want to go for clearance, market queuing from Asco. Yes, market queuing from Asco, and if he can find the keyboard port that red which is near the cushion, and yes, that's the perfect keyboard for him to put. If he can put that one, he will be in business of winning other thing. There he goes. He fails to put, and where he has left the keyboard, I think dog can make a very sharp cut to the corner pocket and puts the black, because black is possible. There he goes. The dog puts the black, white is safe, and he pulls back one frame. It is now 2-1 as leading by 2 frames to 1 against Dog City. It is 2-1 as leading by 2 frames to 1 against Dog City, and it is arrest 6. Yes, Dog stay. He has took the breaking shot and he has made 1 yellow. Now I think he may want to go for the yellows because they are a bit easier to finish. Yes, he's going for the yellows, and that the kind of killer he has got himself. Perfect change from the dog, and I think he wants to finish up this frame by an apple, which he is yet to produce. Because all his yellows are in space, and even the black is in space, which means that he is more likely of producing and he is more likely of finishing this frame in his current list. Perfect shot from the dog stick, perfect from the dog stick, and I don't see any chance of Asiku coming on the table in this frame. Perfect shooting from the dog, and I think he is on the verge of winning this current film. Perfect showing from the dog. Perfect shooting from the dog, and now is against the black, which he puts and equalizes the match. It is now 2-2. Dogs to ask to race to 6. He has won the previous frame by an apple. It was by break and finish. Now it is Asiku to take the breaking shot. Will he also respond by producing another apple? Yes, he has made one red. No, it is a dry break. It is a dry break from Asiku, and dog is back on the table. And I think no doubt of him. No, he has decided to go for the yellows. Yes, he called the table with the yellows. And I think now he wants to go to the corner pocket. He's coming backspin like that, and just perfect to the volume to put to the same corner pocket. I think he may finish this current frame in his current list, because I don't see any red yellow which can limit him from winning this frame in his current list. Arcade film from the dog, and now he should find arcade keyboard to put the two yellows in the middle of the table near the center pocket. Yes, very arcade film from the dog. and he may want to start with the would be bad yellow, and he may want to put it to the corner pocket, and if he can put that yellow and get started keyboard port is 2 yellows to the center pocket, he will be in business of also winning another frame in this match. Perfect win from the dog, and I think he is now on the badge of winning another frame in this match. I get win from the dog, and I think he now want to make a sharp catch to the center pocket. Oh, and I think white should bounce two cushions, and if you want to get perfect, that's the kind of shot he has taken, and now he has started in port to the port black to the corner pocket, and I think the we never missed put such kind of a ball. There he goes. He puts and it is dogs to now 3-2, and he has got his lead for the first time in this match. He is now leading by 3 frames to 2 against Asiku. It is a race to 6. It is now dogs to 3, Asiku 2, race to 6. And it is dogs to take the breaking shot. He is one of the best pool players we have here in Uganda, and now he is the current captain of the national team. He breaks and he makes 2 yellows, so he is in business of winning another frame if he can produce another break and finish on this frame. He will be in business of winning this match and take down the young Asiku. And he's going for the yellows. He got the table with the yellows, perfect showing from the dog, and the kind of keyboard he has got himself. I think he can enable him import one of his yellow to the corner pocket, top, the corner pocket, bottom left. I kept him from the dog, and he wants to put his next yellow to the same corner pocket. And I think he is more likely to win this frame by break and finish, because he won't fail to find a keyboard port. By I get him from the dog. Now he has a challenging task of potting his yellow to the center pocket and find the keyboard port is remaining here near the black. Very perfect. And he is on the verge of winning another frame in this match by break and finish. Perfect going from the dog, and he is now against the black, which is portable to the corner pocket. Sharp catch, he puts the black and extensively to 4-2. It is now dogs to 4, ask to race to 6. that is dog city. If you give him a chance, he will use that chance to win the match. Now he has pulled back by winning. Now he is leading by 4 frames to 2, but he was once 2-0, but now he has won 4 frames to make it now 4-2. It is dogs for ask to race to 6. And Asiku has been making dry breaks which have costed him, but this time he is lucky. He has made at least one red, and if he's to forge a comeback in this match, he needs to win this current frame at least to pull back 1 frame. Now he is, yes, he has had to go for the race, but I think he's going for a defensive shot like that. He's going safe to make sure that dog doesn't find any ball to put on the table. Yes, his intention was to go for the reds, but he has failed to put, and it is now young Asiku, and I think he may want to go for the reds. And even opens up the dodge reds which were very, very close to the cushion, and now he is in business of going for this clearance of this frame. If he can finish up this frame, he will be in business of making a comeback in this match. He puts to the center pocket and just accurate keep over him to put to the opposite center pocket. He has one dodge. That is Asiku. He has spotted. He has then opened up his dodge red. Now I think Asiku may want to put his red to the center pocket, but it is a tempting shot. I think it is a tempting shot. I think. Yes, the kind of cue he has got to himself, it is not very, very good for him. But he may wish to put to the center pocket. but he should be accurate if he's to win.
Thank you so much. And that's the part of winners journey away. Take over 3 months.
Like that, not on target, and it is dog on the table, and I think dog will want to finish up his game. He will start by putting to the center pocket, and I think dog just have one task, and it is that yellows which have chosen at the cushion. Perfect union from the dog, and I think he wants to play some top spin like that, and he has perfect keyboard for him to put to the center pocket.
And all the updates. It is 405. Raise to 6. And on table 2, ladies and gentlemen, it is dog sitting. Rush. Taking
I will shot dog stick on the bottom to play.
As if we are 2. Raise to 6.
Maybe he want
Table 3, it is full as
I think he want
and the updates.
I think he want to put his yellow by sharp cut to the pocket and white open and place the keyboard to open up one of his yellow which is followed under cushion. Not perfectly executed, and even the shot is gone target. And young Asiku has been given another chance to come back on the table.
They are racing with 6. And it is 4 to 2 and then the
Perfect shot from Asiku, and I think Asiku won't fail to finish up this kind of a frame. Perfect swing from Asiku, and he is now on the verge of winning his third frame in this match. Perfect swing from Asiku, and he is against the black and dogs to admit the rest of the frame. It is now 4-3. Dogs leading by 4 frames to 3 against young Asiku, and it is a race to 6. It is dogs to take the breaking shot. He breaks and it is dry. So it is Asiku back on the table. And I think if to win this match, he needs to win this current frame to equalize the match. He's going for the legs and he wants to start by putting to the center pocket. Not on target, and he gives a chance to dog to come back on the table. And dog is going for the yellows. Now he has crossed the table with the reds, and I think the reds are finishable if Augusta plays well.
Okay, I want again to recognize the presence of my big man, Caliban King. Thank you so much. So we have big support as well.
Perfect choice from the dog.
Just a point.
Perfect choice from the dog. And I think the dog is more likely to win this frame because even black is portable to the corner pocket. So he can manage well that thing. He will be in this of winning because he just have one challenging trade which is near the cushion and I think you want to coach and play into that trade, open up that trade and he will be in business of winning. Like that, and he has opened up his wooded red. I think he want first make a sharp cut to the corner pocket, white bounce the cushion, and he will get a check keyboard to put the red, which is like that. And I think he want to put to the corner pocket top right with some little backspin to get a keyboard to put. And I think he want to play the red with yes, and that's the kind of keyboard has made himself. And I think he wanted to play to he want to put to the corner pocket with some little backspin for him to get arcade keyboard to put black to the corner pocket like that. And now he has arcade keyboard for him to put the black to the corner pocket. That's the dog still against the black. He puts and he increases his lead now to 5 frames to 3 against Asiku. It is dogs to 5, Asiku 3, race 6. I think dogs is very determined to take down Asiku. And he now needs to win one frame and match as a winner in this match. And if Asiku is to win this match, he needs to pull back by winning 3 frames. If he is to make a comeback, he breaks, and it is a dry break. And if dogs can make appearance in this match, he will be in business to qualify for that next stage in this competition. And I think he's going for the yellows. Yes, he has scored the table with the yellows. But according to the display of the balls on the table, it will be very, very difficult for Dogsy to finish up this frame in his current table unless he applies some magic in this frame. I kept throwing from the dog. And he has played a stalker to himself. He has knocked himself, and now if he's to get to one of his zeros, he needs to come from an angle. As I said, this frame could be very, very difficult for him to finish at His kindness on the table because I could do the display of the yellows on the table and the black he could be very, very difficult for him to finish, and now he has played as knockout to him, so comes from an angle. He gets to one of his yellows and he has even potted, and even he has arcade keyboard for him to pot one of his yellows to the corner pocket to left, and maybe he may want to open up his bed yellow which is obstructed by the red very very arcade short. And I think now though he is likely to finish up this frame. But I think he may want to start with the yellow near the cushion. Yes, very very arcade keyboard for the dog city, and now he is on the verge of winning this frame, and he may want to put the yellow and the black to the same corner pocket. Not really. That keyboard is not very very good to enable dogs to put his black, and I think Asiku will have another chance of coming back on the table. Now the dog he want to put the black to the corner pocket. He comes from cushion. Don't really, he doesn't put the black, and Asiku he is given another chance to come back on the table, and I think he may want to go for a snock. He has responded by making a sharp catch, and he has potted to the center pocket. Now I think he may want to go for a snooker. So it is him to choose whether to go for a clearance or to go for a snooker. But according to the ask I know, he will first play snooker to make sure he is given two shots which can help him to win this frame. And it is a perfect snooker because dog still doesn't have sight of the black. Yes, he comes from an angle and he gets to his black. And I think Asiku may want to respond by playing another snooker, but he should mind about the movement of the keyboard, make sure that he doesn't end up with the keyboard stuck in the pocket. He has potted, and I think he is going for another snook. He has instead potted. Will he go for a clearance or will aim for another snooker? I think his aim now is to perfect shot from Asiku, but the kind of keyboard he has given to himself, I don't think it is good for him to enable him put one of his reds. I think he now has two choices. He wants to press snooker. And when he look at the position of the black, he has some way that if he plays snooker, dog can find an angle which can put the black. So now he wants to go for a clearance, but he goes for a snooker. But where he has left the cable, I think it's a very safe place because even if dog finds the black, it will be hard for him to put the black. And unfortunately he fails to find the black and he gives two shots to Asiku. Perfect showing from Asiku. And I think Asiku is on the verge of winning this kind of thing because when he puts, but see the kind of keyboard he has made to himself, and if he wants to make a shortcut to the center pocket, has to be sure he has responded by playing a safe shot, but with dogs that is not safe because dogs can produce any magic in this frame. It's kind of safe, but it is not safe enough when you are playing a player like dogs. You don't need to give him such chances. He makes a sharp cut, he puts the black, but luck, unfortunately, the keyboard is sunk and he loses the frame. It is now 5-4 as for dogs to 5 race to 6. Will Asiku mount a comeback here? But now it is dog to take the breaking shot. Maybe he is that he can win the game by break and finish. If he breaks and he only make one, he be in business of winning this frame. Unfortunately, he makes a scratch on the blade by putting the cue ball. Hence, it is now Asiku with the two shots which he can use to win this frame and equalize the match. Asiku has two shots. He has first played the yellow badge. He did not put, but he still has one shot and the table is open and he has decided to go for the reds. Perfect showing from young Asiku. And I think Asiku want to put the red to the corner pocket with some little backspin like that. Yes, he has perfect keyboard for him to put to the center pocket, and he should use the yellow to stop the keyboard. No, even He didn't need to use the yellow to stop the keyboard. Very, very perfect showing from
So table one,
Asiku Junior, and I think Asiku Junior he is aiming of finishing this frame, this kind list to take the match to the decider. Perfect showing from Asiku, and Asiku is on the badge of winning this current frame because if he can watch the red with some kind of backspin, a little backspin, he will very, very active. Kill bowman impression from young Asiku, and now he is aiming to put the black. Maybe he may want to put the black to the opposite corner pocket. No, he is aiming to put the black to the same center pocket, and now it is Asiku against the black, which is just portable to the center pocket. I think we are yet to see a decider in this match. Asiku goes, puts, and takes this match to a decider. It is now 5 raised 6. So we are yet to see a decider here. It is between Dog City and Asiku, and it is Asiku to take the breaking shot. If he is lucky, he may he may finish by break and finish, and if he finishes this frame by break and finish, he have to down Dog City. It is 5-5, and we are going for a decider. Asiku is taking the breaking shot. Yes, he breaks. Very, very lucky. He makes one yellow, and I think this frame is very, very tricky according to the display of the balls on the table. It is very tricky. It is very tricky, but with a kind of a player like Asiku, he may never know he can produce something in this frame. I think Asiku is more likely to go for the yellows. Yes, he's going for the yellows. Perfect shot from Asiku, but where he has rested the keyboard, I think it is not a very, very good keyboard for him to enable him put his yellow, because I think the yellow which he could put to the center pocket is obstructed by the red. And he has played as safety shot to make sure at least he doesn't give a very perfect keyboard to Dogsty to put his reds. But I think where the Chubo has rested, I think Dog can put one of his reds to the center pocket like that, but it is not on target, and now it is Asiku back on the table. This is a decider. Anyone who wins this will have won this match. The frame is still tricky for one to finish at his seeing of the table. Not on target, not on target, and Dog back to the table. Asiku is remaining with one life in this competition, and Dog is still has his two lives intact in this comp. So if Asiku is if Asku loses this match, he will have nothing to gain but to wait for the next year in this competition. He loses the match, he will be out of the competition, but even if he loses this match, he will have now one life left in this competition. And I think Dog, he is more like doing this competition if he can make a sharp cut of his leg, place the keyboard into the bag, into place the keyboard into his yellows, into his legs to open up like that. The shot is accurately executed, and he has even perfect cue for him to put to the center pocket. I think now the challenge he has, it is the black, and he is critically observing.
Say race. This will be race.
So that is the kind of keyboard Dog has given to himself. But I think he can put one of his rage to the center pocket, and he will get a great keyboard for him to put to the same center pocket, and there he will be in business of winning. There he goes, perfect keyboard for Dog City, and I think now he is on the verge of winning his last game of this match. Top spin, very accurate keyboard, and he puts that led to the corner pocket. He will be in business of winning. So he just put natural keyboard to put the black to the pocket. Arcade keyboard for him, and it is Dog against the black, which is just portable to the center pocket, and I think he can't miss to put such kind of black. There he goes. He puts, and Dog still wins the match by 6 frames to 5 against Asiku. Dog has proceeded to the next stage, and Asiku is out of this competition. Thank you, viewer. Thank you everyone who has tuned live at Crew Live Live. Thank you for watching. Let us meet in the next match.
Match two. So now, every